This is the book of Mark chapter 13 and verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. This is the book of Mark chapter 13 verse 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Akarkadash. And the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, the Holy Tongue. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And shalom to the Aqua sisters as well too. And I say shalom. And this is a news article from RT.com as of October the 29th, 2023. And it reads, multiple U.S. bases attacked with missiles and drones, according to the media. Militaries in Iraq and Syria has defied American warnings and vows to step up the strike. It says the Iranian-backed militaries has attacked 4 U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria in a 24-hour period. The Mayadeen news report on Sunday. The attacks came after forces launched airstrikes against Iranian targets in both countries in an unsuccessful bid to deter the militaries. The Islamic resistance in Iraq announced Sunday that it had targeted the al-Shaddadi base in eastern Syria on Saturday with 2 drones and launched rockets at another American base in the Al-Amari oil field near the Deir Zar, Lebanon-based news channel Al-Mayadeen report. It says the strike on the Al-Amar base set off a secondary explosion inside the facility. And Al-Amadari's source says the channel sources also that the missile were fired at a American base in Kurab al-Jur in northeastern Syria. And in Iraq, the Islamic resistance said that its fighters have attacked the U.S. base in al-Tanif near the Syrian and Jordanian borders. And I believe it was one article that said that I believe the United States sent additional forces over there in Jordan as well too, if I'm not mistaken, if that report was true or not. Because it makes a lot of sense, because in the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 6, you should hear a lot of wars and rumors of wars that's going on in the news, even if the story might not be 100% true or not. But we was going to see a lot of increasing of wars and rumors of wars, so that's a prime example. But continuing on, it says the Islamic resistance in Iraq as a umbrella term for Iranian and Hezbollah-linked militaries operations in the country. One of these groups, the Iraqi Hezbollah Brigades, told the Al-Mayadeen that the attacks are a response to the U.S. support for Israel's ongoing air and ground campaign against Gaza. It says, let's keep this in mind. You got Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, the Palestinians, and Hamas. They all allies, in the armies of Syria as well too. They all allies, and they figured they got the same common enemy, which is the United States and Israel. So you got to keep that in mind as well too. But continuing on, it says the militaries has carried out near daily strikes on the U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria. It says since Hamas fighters launched their surprise attack on Israel on October the 7th, all of the bases hit on Friday and Saturday has been struck multiple times in the preceding week, prompting the U.S. to launch airstrikes on Thursday against the bases in eastern Syria that U.S. President Joe Biden claims were used by the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps and its affiliated groups. And it says, following the airstrikes, the U.S. National Security spokesman John Kirby warned that the U.S. forces will not hesitate to take further actions in its own self-defense if American outposts continues to come under attack. It says, instead of heeding Washington's warning, the Iraqi Hezbollah Brigades announced on Thursday that it is willing to fight a war in attrition, if I pronounce that right, Slovakia, against the enemy that will extend for years, according to an early Al-Madin report. And it says, speaking to Al Jazeera Saturday, Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi revealed that the U.S. has sent messages to the various anti-U.S. and anti-Israel military operations in the Middle East, warning them to stand down. Washington received a practical and public announcement on the ground, Raisi added. Then it says, Iran denies the order of striking on American bases, with Foreign Minister Hassan Amir Abdulmahdi stated on Friday that the militaries act on their own initiative. However, he cautioned that if the United States continues what it has been doing so far, then new fronts will be opened up against the United States. This is the book of the book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, especially what we're seeing over there in the Middle East, so those are wars and rumors of wars. It says, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. This is the book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 8. I'm going to read it again for edification's sake of the sit-down lesson. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. The latest escalation is going on over there in the Middle East between the pro-Iranians against the United States of its air bases that's stationed over there in Iraq and Syria. And this is the latest rounds of missiles and drone attacks that's trying to target the U.S. troops over there. According to the report, these are allies using these strikes because the United States is highly supporting Israel of the ongoing attacks and tensions between Hamas and the IDF. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. With that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Akarkadash. And the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash, the Holy Tongue. And Shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And Shalom to the Akim wa Akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.